Hi, I'm Lowell Martin, and this is MCC Today. On today's show, we have Miss Bridgette Cerda, Tony D'Angelo, and Otis Gowdy. It's going to be a great show. Make sure you tune in.
Become essential at Meridian Community College. Our community is changing, and at MCC, we are built for those who want to serve. Being essential has kept our community going. You can become that here, all at an affordable cost. Whether you dream of helping people through healthcare services or want to transport goods, connecting people with the products they need, we have many unique opportunities to help you find your purpose. Don't wait for change. Be the difference and register today. Become essential at Meridian Community College.
And today we have Miss Bridgette Cerda here on MCC Today. Welcome.
Thank you.
Now, you are an incoming freshman. This will be your first year at Meridian Community College.
Yes, I just graduated from Clarkdale.
Okay, but you have taken a few classes with us.
Yes, I have. I took English Comp here, first English Comp 1, and I took a couple health classes when I was in health, the health class at Clarkdale.
Okay, and what did you think of the dual enrollment classes?
They're kind of easy.
Don't say that.
A little bit. Not
Okay.
really. The comp was kind of difficult, I'm not gonna lie. But it was really good.
Okay, are you glad that there's something like dual enrollment available?
Oh,
so you
yeah, I
can
really
get a
did.
head start?
I really didn't want to take comp here. I wanted to go ahead and get ahead.
Okay, well, now you've gotten ahead. Well, that's good. Do you know what you want to go into yet?
Yes, I want to go into the medical field.
Okay, do you know what exactly in the medical field?
Family medicine.
Okay, so you want to be a doctor?
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. We need plenty of good doctors.
Yes, sir.
But it's going to be a long road, but it's going to be well worth it.
Yeah.
Have you always wanted to be a doctor?
Yes, actually, I've been always wanted to do it since kindergarten, actually, and then it started initiating my junior year whenever I got into a medical program at Mississippi State.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So you're very good in the math and science.
Yeah.
And okay, excellent, excellent. So
that's why I want to take comp here.
I look forward to hearing good things about you. But specifically, you wanted to be on the show today to talk about a new organization that you'd like to start here.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the new organization that you want to start at Meridian Community College.
Okay, so at first it was going to be a Latino club, but then we started leaning towards helping a lot of other people, like include a bigger diversity.
Okay.
And my goal was just to help people understand, like, if you're going to go into a profession, you have to learn leadership skills to be successful in it. And also, you have to have a lot of teamwork in that profession to be successful. And I think that's what I learned a lot in high school, is that you have to be able to work with others to be a good leader. Okay. And I think that's what a lot of students here need help with, is just to understand how to gain leadership experience, how to help others, and just overall want to help other people lead and stuff.
Okay, so you want to start, you said you were going to call it a Latino.
It was at first it was going to be a Latino club.
But now you're looking at calling it Hispanic Student Association?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, and that the purpose is to help give people, job skills, survive, stuff like that, to help them in the job market. Yeah. Okay, why do you want to start that club? Just curious.
It was at first. It was because when I was first here, at Clarkdale, I used to go to Newton County, but I wasn't really that smart. I was kind of in in the section, and whenever I went to Clarkdale, a lot of people started helping me understand. They got me involved, and I was able to gain a lot of experience in different clubs especially. And I think that's what really helped me out, so I was really grateful for that, and that's what I want to do. I wanted to help other people people helped me, because at first I wasn't I wasn't that good, but then with people helping me, I was kind of up there.
So you just want to pay it forward.
Yeah.
People helped you, so you want to help others, and starting a Hispanic Student Association hopefully will do that.
Yeah.
You have an advisor yet?
Yes, I have, I think, 4 right now.
Wow, okay.
Tanya is one of my main ones.
Ocampo? Okay.
And then 3 other ones. I'm not really sure from it. I think I might have forgotten their names a little bit. Sorry.
Okay, so if any students are interested in the Hispanic Student Association, would they just get in touch with Ms. Ocampo?
I think that's what the main thing is right now. We haven't really like planned everything out right now, but as of right now, we have already gotten like every Hispanic that was like that said that like in their paper whenever they got into MCC, and they got automatically put in. So then everyone have a chance to like be in the club, and if they don't want to be in the club, then they can just get out of it.
Okay, so what you want is to try to help students with their job skills and things like that, to give the boost that you got when you went to Clarkdale. Anything else that you're hoping that y'all can get involved in?
I want to go also, like, I'm not really sure how it's going to be initiated, but we can like be in a group, and then from there we can discuss different things that we can do, and I also want to help them try to see if they can I shadow a lot of doctors whenever I was in high school, so I want them to be able to like see if I can get speakers to come in and speak to them about different jobs, or like how their profession can help, is the right place for them if that's what they're interested in.
Okay, excellent. Anything else that you think of that you might be interested in y'all doing? Can you trying to look forward?
Just having fun.
Just having fun and learning stuff.
Just having fun, yeah.
Okay, that sounds like a very good organization. What prompted you to think about it?
It was just like high school. I was like in ninth. That was my senior year, and I was like, it'd be kind of fun if I made a club. So I kind of just started thinking, and I started like referencing whenever I was like first starting out, and how maybe that's how some students, especially Latinos, because I know some of them don't really speak that well English, maybe we can help them learn a little bit more, help them study. And yeah, because I know there's a big diversity in Meridian, and so I think Latinos need to like rise up and help others instead of just like lay down. So I want them to to rise.
But really, technically, anyone who wants to be in the club can be in the club, right? Okay. Well, listen, I want to thank you for coming in today and talking to us about it. Hope everything works out, and I'd love to have you on the show later in the semester to see how it's going.
Yes,
Will that be all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll be right back.
All right, so you're looking to make a career decision that's crazy smart and won't break the bank. Then let's start with tuition guarantee and a home field advantage. That's Meridian Community College, and we're changing the game. We've got heavy metal drilling and saving lives. Or how about building a rover that could drive on Mars? We're more than grades in a classroom. We're your Red Bull monster shot of knowledge that will help you own that next job. This is not just the 13th year, it's the gateway to your entire career. Are you ready for more? Well, the eagle has landed. Find your wings.
And we have Mr. Tony D'Angelo with us right now. Welcome to MCC Today.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Now, you teach computer networking here at Meridian Community College. And you learned computer networking here at Meridian Community College, right? Okay, so you were a student here. And when were you a student?
I was a student here just a couple of years ago.
Okay. Now that was your second time here.
That was
though,
my
right?
second time
When
here.
was your first time here?
Oh, my first time here was probably 2002.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
How was that?
It was great. I graduated high school. I came to MCC for probably about 2.5 semesters. Really was able to save some money.
Okay.
And then I went off and I transferred to university in Hawaii. So I was able to do that.
That's a nice ways away.
Yeah.
What better way to study than?
Yeah. I was fresh out of high school. I was like, okay, I'm ready to go somewhere. Where's a really awesome place to go? What do I want to do? I made a deal with my mom at the time. I was like, okay, I'll go to MCC for 2 years. I'll get my basics. I'll be able to save some money, and then I can transfer to a school, figure out kind of what I want to do, and transfer to that.
And then you went out, worked, and then decided to come back to school and learn something else.
Yeah. I went out. I was working in the IT industry for probably about 6 years, and then I was like, okay, I like this aspect of it, and I like this aspect of it. I really want to focus in and hone in on the technology aspect of it. So I decided to go back to school at MCC and really build up my skills that way.
And now you're a teacher.
Yeah, now I am shaping hearts and minds, which is terrifying, but pretty awesome.
It really is.
Yeah, it is.
Now, why computer networking? I know it's a great field. I know it's a great program, but why should students go into that?
Nowadays, and part of the reason why I went back to school, it is a skills-based economy.
Sure.
You have to have some kind of marketing skills to really establish yourself and to make money and further your career that way. If you're going to do a job anybody can do, you're going to get paid like anybody can do it.
Sure.
Computers are, I mean, they're here. They are the future. They're in every aspect of our day-to-day life, learning how to operate
and
those.
I think we're learning this in this latest pandemic, because
definitely.
you are essential. I mean, we have to have computers, and we have to have computer networking, and we have to, so learning this skill will carry you through, you know, a long way.
Definitely, especially with just the increase of work at home. Your IT guy is still there. You need more, if not, it's not less IT personnel, and that's been the case. This field has been increasing in growth pretty steadily for the past decade and beyond. So.
Now, yours is a 2-year program?
Right. So we're 2-year programming. We have actually updated our program.
Okay.
So this is the last year of computer networking for our sophomores. So our freshmen coming in will be doing networking and cybersecurity, or networking and security technology. So we have just taken the core concepts of our computer networking program and basically updated that for more of a cybersecurity aspect. We've added a couple of courses. We're looking at, we go in and use Linux, which is an operating system. We look at that on how specifically it can help security of your network. We also have a course in the second year that goes over wireless internet security, focused more on kind of the Internet of Things. So like when I say the Internet of Things, if you have a smart device, like nowadays, I mean, your refrigerator is your coffee maker, they're all connected via Bluetooth or some kind of technology. The Internet of Things is how all that technology communicates with each other, and of course you want that to be secure as well.
Once students have completed this program, is the job market pretty good for them?
Yeah, definitely. Let's see, of the class that has graduated with me, we've had, I want to say 6 people graduate when I graduated. All 6 of them are working in the field. No, all 5 of them is working in the field. 1 is retired.
Okay.
But everyone who's eligible to work in the field is working in the field.
The jobs are there.
Yeah, the jobs are definitely there. And once you get your foot in the door, the more experience you get, the better off you are.
What kind of prerequisites do students have to get into your program?
That is a good question. Right now, we want you to have a basic understanding of logic, which means we gotta have a basic understanding of math.
Okay. So at least college algebra would be good?
That is part of the program. You have to have that to graduate. It's not necessarily a prerequisite.
Okay.
Right now.
But it's a good idea.
Yeah,
and you have to have it within the
Yeah,
within
there's a lot of logic-based operations and tasks that you have to do when you're troubleshooting, if you're writing code. So being able to kind of understand the logic behind math is going to help you out a lot as well.
So if you've got a student who is coming in and doesn't really know what they want to go into, what kind, you've got typically, you've got the people who are good at literature and writing papers and stuff like that. You've got the people who are more science and math and all of that. Should anyone look into this program? Or, you're saying, okay, look, you really need that math science background or that math and science mindset?
You have to have or be able to understand a logical mindset.
Okay.
The program is built up so anybody from outside can come in, and we're going to walk you through it step by step through the whole process. You don't have to have any prior experience with computers or building a computer or anything like that. We go through that entire process.
Okay. So what you're saying is it's not the program for me.
It may not be. It may not be.
So for anyone who's interested in getting perhaps more information, what's your email address?
My email address is adangelo, so that's ADANGELO @meridiancc.edu.
Okay. Well, listen, thank you so much. I know this is a great field, and it's one full of opportunity.
It is, and I wanted to say, especially because of the pandemic going on right now, the computer networking, network security program, as well as our software coding program have committed to build out these 2 years so you can work online only. So
Okay.
if you are currently in a job and you're like, I really don't have the time to go back to school or anything like that, for the next 2 years, we're going to work with you to make sure you can complete all your course material in the online environment. You don't have to come up here at all. Ideally, we want to come in.
Sure. But you can do it all online.
Yeah, especially if you're already working, it's hard
Sure.
to transition your career. It takes a lot of sacrifice, but because of the pandemic, for these 2 years, we're going to make sure you can come through and do it all online.
Okay, excellent. Listen, thank you so much for being with us today.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Okay, we'll be right back.
With so much uncertainty in our world, we are thankful for the heart and determination of those who have followed their calling in healthcare. They work tirelessly on the front lines every day to make a true difference in our community. At Meridian Community College, we take pride in training these heroes and are grateful for their service in this time of great need. These Eagles found their wings at Meridian Community College.
And we're back, and we have Mr. Otis Gowdy here, who is the program coordinator and one of the instructors for the truck driving program. Welcome to the show.
It's good to be here.
How are you doing? Everything
Doing
going
well. Everything's going well.
Well, now the truck driving program is one of our most popular programs here at Meridian Community College.
Very much.
And I believe it's correct me if I'm wrong, it's an 8-week program.
It is.
Okay, so in that 8-week program, they can get out of that program and start work immediately.
Get a job and go to work.
When they complete that program, they get, is it called a CDL license?
They get their CDL license. They also get a certificate from the school saying that they completed the program.
Okay.
And a lot of these companies nowadays, that's what they are looking for that certificate.
Now, how many students do you typically have?
We have from 8 to 10, but due to the pandemic,
yes,
we just stick with the 8 right now.
Okay.
Because it's kind of changed a little bit.
Everything's kind of changed a little bit.
Well, we used to have them all in the classroom. Now we're doing a lot of our classwork online, but they still got to get in that truck and drive it.
That's true.
Do
you still have the simulators?
We still got the simulator.
Because I remember many years ago we did a program review, and I came over and you let me on the simulator, and I crashed that truck. All over the place.
Well, we got it back up and running and everything, so I invite you to come back and try it again. We moved it down to we were up at the workforce, but we have moved it down to the truck driving school.
Okay.
So anybody want to try it, we are more than welcome to demonstrate for them and give them an opportunity to get the feel of it. And it's just like a truck.
Now, in that 8-week time frame that they're in the classroom, how many hours do they have to put in the actual truck? Is there a certain number of hours?
A certain number of hours. We try to get them to log at least 20 hours behind the steering wheel. Now, driving time, it could be a whole lot longer as for them being behind the steering wheel, because We get them out there to see how well they can handle the truck, how well they make turns, how well you approach an intersection to stop, how well you shift gear. And a lot of trucks they make it nowadays are automatic. So
you don't have to shift the gears.
No, you don't even have to shift it. Just treat it like you put it in gear, just like you do your car. A lot of women folks are coming into the program. Young lady took the CDL test 2 weeks ago and did a fantastic job. Got her CDL license. She called this morning, and she's looking for a job right now. So
but the job market is pretty good for truck drivers, isn't it?
It is. It is wide open. Companies are crying for drivers. They're needing drivers, especially during this pandemic. And younger drivers and everything, they could easily. I was talking to a young man yesterday that works for UPS. They're looking for drivers.
So they're not delivering for UPS, they're doing the driving.
That's
okay.
The delivery versus those little small brown trucks, package division, is two different jobs.
Sure.
But if you can just get into the truck itself, UPS is hiring.
Now, what kind of prerequisites do students have to complete to get in the program?
To get into our program, first of all, they need to have a pretty decent driving record.
Okay.
They need that.
Okay.
And to get into the program, they need to come down to the truck driving school, let us run a motor vehicle report on their driver's license.
Okay.
And
that's done at the school?
At the truck driving school.
Okay.
And then when it comes back, we're going to give them a copy of that MVR.
Okay.
And they're going to take that up to Miss Nellers in admission, and they enter the program.
Excellent.
And we work first come, first serve. Whoever get all their paperwork done, that's who get into the program.
Okay.
Now, we're not trying to turn anybody away, but I did my paperwork, but how soon did you turn it in to Miss Nettles?
That's true.
Is the key. And then that person needs to start working on getting their learner's permit.
Okay.
When you got your regular driver license, you got to get a permit.
Right.
Well, you got to get a permit to drive that truck.
Okay.
And as long as me or Mr. Rigdon is in the truck with you, you can drive it.
Okay.
Practice.
Okay.
And our biggest problem, as far as our ability to drive one of them, backing. Everybody can get in one and go straight down the road, but everybody can't back one up.
Yes.
So we spend a lot of time on our backing.
Good.
Being able to figure out which way do I need to turn this steering wheel to make this trailer go where I want it to go. Those are the things that we work on a lot. And here too, again, due to the pandemic, we have to kind of have that social distance in the truck. We're going to stand and demonstrate to you first. Then we're going to walk you through it, how to do it. Then we're going to just let you practice on it until you get it.
Best way to do it.
That's the best way. And hands-on is the best way. Now, I can tell you, I can show you, but how well are you at doing it yourself?
Sure.
So
we typically run 2 classes per semester.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Do we also run classes in the summer?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We're finishing up our summer class right now.
Okay. So you're basically teaching 5 groups per year.
Per year.
Okay.
And that come out to be somewhere in the neighborhood, anywhere from 40 to maybe like 55. That all depends on how many gets in and
And once they get their CDL license, they can drive anywhere.
Anywhere.
So they're not limited, because sometimes in some of the things with medical, you have to stay within the state or in a couple of states or whatever. They can drive anywhere.
Once you get your CDL license, you can go anywhere.
Okay.
Young man called me Monday, I believe it was, from Texas. And he was asking about what he need to do and this and that and the other. Can I drive here in Texas? He already got his CDL. Yeah, you can drive in Texas.
Okay.
They'll hire you. And do I have to change my life? You don't necessarily have to, but you living in Texas, you ought to change it. But it's not necessary.
Okay.
Sure not.
Now, if someone wants to get in touch with you about the program, how can they get in touch with you?
They can call to the office or talk to Ms. Nettle. But our number at the office is 601-485-5118, or you can email us. My email address is ogowdy@meridiancc.edu.
So if anyone is interested in this program, they can get in touch with you. They can also get in touch with our advisor, Ms. Deborah Nettles.
Ms. Deborah Nettles, or they can call me, Mr. Rigdon, 601-480-97. 96, 70, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
96,
And
70.
so, and basically the prerequisites are just they have to have a high school diploma and a decent driving record.
And a decent driving record, and it would help if they've taken the ACT while they was in high school, those
Okay.
kind of things. But
Thank you so much for being with us today, Mr. Gowdy.
Enjoyed it.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm going to have to come over there. I had such a good time on that simulator.
I invite you to come back, come back and try it again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
The world is changing, but at Meridian Community College, our goals remain the same. MCC takes pride in giving you the best education right here at home. Now is not the time to stand still. You've worked so hard. You've accomplished so much. You will soar above this. Find your purpose and register now for summer and fall classes. Find your wings at Meridian Community College.
On behalf of Matt Milner, our executive producer, Jet Scarborough, our production assistant, and myself, thank you for watching MCC Today. I hope you learned something.